And welcome to Trouble Michigan. I'm George Zimmerman along with Michelle Benosh. And first stop today over in the capital city. Michelle?
Absolutely.
Yep.
We're here talking with Lori Lansbury, Leisure Marketing Manager for the Greater Lansing CVB. And Lori, most people know of Lansing as our state capital, but tell us what else folks are going to find when they stop by for a visit.
Oh, we've got all kinds of fun things for people to visit when they come to the Greater Lansing area. I'm not sure if everybody knows, but the State Capitol building is a National Historic Landmark, and that's definitely, if you're coming into Michigan or you're from the Michigan area, you really want to stop there. It's open to the public, and they're open for tours every half hour from 9 to 4, Monday through Friday. It's got over 9 acres of hand-painted surfaces in there. If you haven't gone recently, you really need to make a stop there.
Well, that's a great point. And, you know, I've been to many state capitals around the country. It's just something I do for some reason, but it's one of the nicest restorations out there.
It is. It's just beautiful. They also have tours of the House and Senate galleries that you can go in there and actually see our lawmakers at work, which is kind of fun, and I don't think people realize. Also right downtown is the Michigan Historical Museum. There we've got 3 floors of Michigan history, and it goes all the way from the Ice Age all the way up through the 20th century. But this year, they have a new exhibit that is just opening, and they're celebrating 100 years of Girl Scout history. This is 100 years of Girl Scouting, and of course they're focusing on Michigan Girl Scouts, but that's kind of a fun new exhibit. If you haven't gone there recently, that's something fun to do.
That's another great point. You know, the thing that obviously it's underway that we ought to talk about too is the new art museum at Michigan State.
Oh, for sure. The Eli and Edith Broad Art Museum is going to be a contemporary art museum. It's scheduled to open the fall of this year, and it's right there on Michigan State University campus.
Yeah, we were lucky enough some of us to actually get a little hard hat tour of the facility. And, you know, one of the things that's interesting is that apparently the displays are going to change fairly often.
Yes.
It's not going to be based on a huge permanent collection, though there'll be some of that, but really bringing in new art kind of all the time.
Yes, it's going to be really both a teaching institution and also just a great cultural hub for the East Lansing area, and actually the whole region here in Michigan. We're very excited about that.
And the building itself, I mean, it's worth going just to see that building.
Yes.
It's like no building you've seen before.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny because you've got those ivy-covered walls, and it's in the older part on the north side of Michigan State campus, and then it kind of looks like this big modern piece of art is plopped down in the middle. I think it's going to be very exciting, and we just can't wait for it to open.
So you've obviously many of us are aware of the Michigan State-related events like sporting events, et cetera, are taking place in Lansing. But there's other things going on kind of year-round too. What have you got coming up as far as local events?
Local events now here in March. St. Patrick's Day weekend is coming up. Center Nature Center. We have this sweet little nature center parked right in the middle of Lansing, and they have this maple syrup festival. It's March 17th, so it's right on St. Patrick's Day. Mm-hmm. And they're going to have their first, they not only do the maple syrup and they've got a nice little sugar bush in there, but they are having their first beer and pancake party, which I think is kind of fun. It's called Flapjacks for Fenner. That's happening on Saturday. Also, Grand Ledge, which is a bedroom community, one of our surrounding communities, has a very nice St. Patrick's Day parade, which people come from all over to attend. They've got 2 nights of Irish dancing and then this parade on Saturday, which is a ton of fun. Of course, downtown Lansing offers all kinds of specials going on there. But then coming up also in March is something called March Magic Hoop Fest.
Okay.
And this is a fun thing for basketball fans. It's in conjunction with the Michigan High School Athletic Association's boys basketball semifinals and finals that are happening here in East Lansing at the Breslin Center. That's March 22nd through the 24th. But we also, in conjunction with that, have this interactive basketball playground called March Magic Hoop Fest, and that's right across the way at that historic Jennison Field House, which is where Magic Johnson used to play. So kind of a fun event. It's great for anybody who's coming in from the state for the basketball semifinals and finals, and it's great fun for the whole family.
You too, like several cities around Michigan, have a film festival. Yours is in April, the 12th through the 15th. Tell us a little bit about that in the last minute we have here.
The film festival this will be its second year for the Capital City Film Festival. It's a great event, all kinds of things. And they're including this year a TEDx event with that, which is kind of something different, but very fun. So I'm really looking forward. That's going to be something different for us.
Absolutely. So and again, the Broad Museum opens in September, or we don't have a date yet?
We don't have a date. They said fall. I think they want to wait for the students to come back,
right,
to help celebrate that. So we're crossing our fingers. Fall of this year.
Fall of this year. Okay. Well, thanks, Lori. It's Lori Lansbury, the Leisure Marketing Manager for the Greater Lansing Convention and Visitor Bureau. For more information on all things Lansing, check out their website, which is lansing.org. And of course, we will have a link to lansing.org from michigan.org. And we'll be back with Travel Michigan in just a minute, where your trip begins at michigan.org.